You're fighting divinely. This is justice in your heart. Desiring a better world. Fighting for a better world. Being looked into. We got the star. This could be a well-known individual. I said looked into. I meant to say with what they're going through. So somebody's being looked into because of whatever they had said or stated about you to keep something from you. Somebody could have been attacking. They needed you to look haggard. They needed you to look sick. They needed you to react in a certain way so that you would look mentally ill because of how they're being looked into. The math ain't mathing. What someone said about you has been revealed to be a lie, while the truth has been revealed about who you truly are, how the healing that was necessary for you to be where you're at today. So not only do you have organizations and groups, you had individuals going through backfires and being revealed as the greedy, lying, deceptive energies that they are, and what work they were willing to put in order to keep something from you or keep you from receiving this recognition. Being divinely spotlighted. You're being seen. This is like new wave of celebrity energy. Hold up, wait a minute. Claim this if this is your reading. This is new wave celebrity. And the reason I'm saying new wave celebrity is because the divine is putting in place those whose hearts have weighed light as a feather. Now take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Who are going to be inspiration of enlightenment. You're going to be leading those looking into you and looking up to you, to the divine, to their soul. You're not an energy harvester, you're an energy illuminator. It's not just about you inspiring individuals, it's about you giving them certain activations to where they find the missing pieces of themselves. The fragments, I was corrected. They said the soul star that others were using to be them and to obtain what was fated for them. Stars in the making. Ace of Cups, divine favor. You're receiving a lot of love right now, baby. Or you're about to be. Whatever this is you sharing your testimony. A lot of love right now, baby. Or you're about to be. And this isn't about fame or fortune. This is about you being put in a position to where you're really shaking shit up in this simulation. You're leading those who had lost themselves back to the divine, therefore back to themselves. And it's you sharing your testimony, your triumphant testimony. Because this is being the underdog, the black sheep, and coming out as the alpha, top dog, the goat. And you sharing your story is going to show others that felt like they were limited within this simulation what they are capable of. Thus, them calling back their destinies. Thus, them walking in their north node, life's purpose, and snatching it back from those, whether it was in a karmic familial unit, an ex, or an organization, society, network, or elites that were obtaining it, doing destiny swaps in order to maintain their own lifestyle and position. So with this, you're going to be leading so many others to the realization of what was happening to their destinies. Breaking them out of any limiting beliefs they had. Which, that was Myauma. So that lets me know somebody was really desperate to try and steal your new beginning. And this individual may be currently lashing out at others because of the endings they're going through. Hold up. Because Myauma was just like, get out of my face. So hold on. A king of staves who is sick. Somebody needed your new beginning to have restored health. So two individuals could be fighting right now. Because she was like, get out of my face to Adam, which is Tower Kitty. So individuals are going through back-to-back towers where Mama signifies Luna Moon Goddess, mother energy, nurture, as well as a new beginning. So these individuals are fighting over the fact they're not getting another chance. They're not getting a new beginning. Their attempts at praying are not being heard. While they're watching you receive this love and recognition, they could not destiny swap with you. They couldn't steal your soul star. They're not receiving this love, this healing, this favor, your abilities, and this recognition. Things are not changeable. They're locked in. Transformation in the reverse, they're locked in. They solidified this fate. They fucked around and found out, and now they're getting hit with a return to sender they can't get out of. And we did talk about this energy over on YouTube. This is back-to-back backfires. Towers they brought upon themselves, and it's like, it's not stopping. There is no stopping this judgment. Well, there is no stopping your blessings, your dharma, your justice. Queen of Pentacles out here mentally entrapped and confused and emotional. So it looks like, and not sleeping at night. It looks like we got a Queen of Pentacles out here. A dark practitioner energy. This individual, I feel like they're mentally entrapped and not sleeping at night at the fact that you're not emotional or confused or conflicted. This individual knows, yep, as above, so below, you reap what you sow. Seven of Pentacles indicates a harvest. This is their harvest. They know if this energy didn't hit you, it's got to go somewhere. And it's going back to the origin. So you got a Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that is not answering somebody else's communication, their calls, because of what they're currently experiencing. Yep. You're receiving justice. Your power is yours. And individuals that want to run away from the situation can't. They were so blindsided by what you were destined and fated for that they held on to the situation and traveled in order to direct you something that was strong, to sabotage every joyous, successful 1010 here. You could have been seeing 1010. Every joyous, successful endeavor that was opening up for you. This is also individuals in a traditional. This is like old money. This is like the Hierophant deck here. Individuals in a long-standing corrupted bloodline that was using their pentacles and working together in order to sabotage you. And this organization, this group has fallen. New beginning in the reverse. Y'all saw that. It flipped out the deck. So you could have been seeing 1010. Back to back to back. This is a completion of cycle on both ends. And somebody did let me know that today is the solar new year. So jokes on these motherfuckers. Happy April Fools to these fools for even trying it. Trying to get a new beginning. Trying to get a new year. Start a new cycle. And deflect all of their judgment and karma off onto you. Now they're beginning. The cycle that they're in is 10 or 20 years of judgment. And there's no escaping it. There's no using anybody else's energy to bypass it while you're getting a new beginning and a celebration. I keep hearing it. They fucked around and found out with this recent return to sender. Lies about a past life dynamic. And one of the individuals that fucked around and found out was somebody that was trying to confuse you in order to have you see them as a counterpart and break your heart in order to sacrifice you. We've talked about this individual before. This is I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to be nice. All right, I'm finding it. This counterfeit, karmic, mimic, copycat entity felt and was heavily confident in the fact that they would be able to entice you, lure you in, and do work behind the scenes to make you obsessive over them. Only for you to see through the illusion. You believed at one point this individual was coming to offer to you. You were meant to believe that because when they never showed up, you were meant to believe that this person was going to come through and save you, that they were going to change your life, that they were going to be everything you have been praying for. When this individual didn't show up when you felt like you needed them the most, it was supposed to break you. This may have been somebody that popped out with a third party or another individual that they were working with that was supposed to really rub salt in the wound. Not only did this individual bamboozle you and hoodwink you and manipulate you, but then they pop out giving everything that you were supposed to feel should have been yours to this person. And that was really supposed to break you. Only for you to go, rejection is God's protection, because fuck am I looking at? No. Whatever this is, shit, this could have even been a friend that ended up fucking you over and then doing everything that you felt like this friend was supposed to do with you, every place you wanted to go. They went with this other individual, where these individuals were working together to break you. This could be a karmic familial unit that actively worked to broadcast a certain life that you were supposed to feel excluded from, outcasted from. You were supposed to look at these individuals as though they were living their best life with somebody else or living their best life without you. And you saw through the illusion and you were like, I don't even feel like You were looking at these individuals. The whole time they were trying to post and do things to get your attention, you had them blocked. But you felt the energy and you were like, God told me not to turn around. God told me not to go back, or I turn into a pillar of salt. So whatever y'all are directing this way, whatever you're trying to get me to do, because I'm seeing that movie, Talk to Me, with that like weird Ouija hand. And now I'm hearing Can We Just Talk by DJ Khalid. There were many indications and signs that these individuals needed you to look at them, needed you to talk to them, and you said, no, you demon. Like, you did not go against your divine direction. You didn't turn around. You didn't look back. You didn't go back. Whatever this was, it was supposed to break you. You were supposed to see something that individuals were doing for others, or a specific individual was doing for another, that was supposed to break you, because you were supposed to feel like they should have been there. You were supposed to feel like they were going to come in and save you. Like, these individuals, what they were doing for others, you were supposed to feel like they should have done for you, because they could have done it for you. And instead, they chose the path of darkness and attempted to break you in order to hurt you and bring you down to a vibration where you would be easily sacrificable. Some of you, your ex did this by choosing a darker third party, because your ex was some type of lower vibrational handler energy, and this third party could have been a family member, a fling, a dark warlock, dark witch, or a friend. And you may have been hearing that this individual was having issues with this third party or these friends. Whatever is going, your ex did this intentionally to break you down, to continually keep a connection to you, to harvest from you. Now, the reason this is coming into play is all of them are going through judgment for knowing what they were putting you through and the intentions behind it. That these organizations, societies, and networks attempted to do to you again, but amplified. They paid a pretty penny for this. And these individuals are getting hit with judgment they have never seen before. They have never experienced before. This is another reason why they're so shocked. Because these individuals never thought they would be touchable. And now they're seeing towers fall in their reality. Like we talked about over on YouTube, there's a lot of damage control these individuals are trying to do with what's happening. And for some of these individuals, it's entire cities that they're up against, states that they're up against, like riots occurring that they don't know how to handle, they don't know how to deal with. Because some of these individuals are in very powerful, well-known positions. Some of them are politicians. Some of them are FBI, CIA, to where they're having shit pop off where they're like, what is going on here? They have never lost control like this. They have never not only lost control like this, but had this amount of divine warfare brought upon their head. Like, this is shit happening back to back to back. They're losing control. They're losing money. They're having to overspend. Like, these individuals are trying to find any way to stop what is happening. Trying to stop the masses. Stop us from seeing the judgment occurring. And it's exactly, they fucked around and found out. Yep, they're trying to stop the world from seeing what is happening. I can't make this shit up. And also, they're trying to stop, they're trying to end this. They're trying to end you thinking that it's going to end this. But this is also attempting their burden and stress because they don't want the world to know what they're going through. So again, we're already seeing well-known individuals crash out. We're already seeing individuals facing humiliation, just being heckled, being torn apart. We're already seeing individuals having things orchestrated out of their control to where it's slipping through any damage control that they are doing. Where well-known individuals are having allegations come out against them. Individuals are having shit that they never expected to be exposed. Individuals that are well-known are foot and mouth syndrome, speaking on things that they never wanted others to know, but it's like they can't stop the truth from coming out. And now individuals are like, what did they just say? Oh my God. There's also severe weather, tornadoes bulldozing through certain areas. There's also a lot of upheaval happening in Russia. So it's like there are things happening where I'm seeing it, and I know y'all are seeing it, and going, ooh, that's judgment. Like that, something massive is happening. It's only going to amplify for those that came up against and paid for individuals to come up against us. The awakening, the changes in this world, to try and maintain control over this world. And you are a revolutionary light leader. You are a frontliner. And this is why so many individuals are monitoring you right now, praying that you align with one of these towers, and you're not. The moon. Secrets being exposed, being revealed. We also got you're extremely intuitive. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is also you standing on business and you hold the truth. You see the sword of truth in the Queen of Swords' hands? You hold the truth. You don't have to get up off the throne for the truth to be revealed. And that's exactly what's happening. You are sitting in meditation, you are minding your business, but you're going to war in the spirit, and you're bringing out the truth that these individuals tried to hide in the dark. Queen of Wands. Paid, what did this Queen of Wands pay for? What did this Queen of Wands pay for? Oppression. Of a Two of Cups? Whose crusty butt ass is this? I'm sorry. But who's this is musty, crusty butt ass behavior. They're trying to oppress connections. This could definitely be a maternal figure of yours. They're thinking about, so somebody's going through backfires for how they tried to come up against an ordained connection. Somebody's really in their head about this. I feel like somebody wants, this could definitely be a maternal figure or somebody that is a mother that had some type of connection to you. Somebody wants to communicate. They want to apologize because this individual's not doing well. So somebody knows there's no escaping this. They are an abomination indeed. And somebody wants you to empathize with the abomination that they are and what they're going through. I don't mean to like sound so cold, but because this individual wasn't able to take you out, this is one of the many. This individual is severely sick or going through health issues. Something is happening to where somebody wants to communicate. They like want to get something off their chest before something happens. Like before they're not able to do so. But I don't see you accepting any communication from this individual. So some of the sadness you may be feeling in your energy, it's not yours. Somebody knows that time is up. Contemplation came back out. Yeah, somebody's in their head. This is somebody that knows they burned a bridge with you. Yeah, they burned a bridge with you. You're not open to communication. This is done. It's like they dug the grave for you that they fell into. Yeah, this is done. 7 of Pentacles, you reap what you sow, as above, so below. 10 of Pentacles, and you're getting abundance from this situation. A Leo could be leaving you something. This could be, with the Queen of Wands out here, heavy on the Leo, this could be a Leo. If this isn't a Leo, this is somebody that tried to stronghold you, and now these blessings they were attempting to keep you from have been released. 7 of Pentacles came back out. They don't have the strength to do the work that they were doing anymore. I feel like this is more than just one individual. Many of these individuals don't have the strength. Oppression. And disappointed in the fact they were, Spirit said true. Disappointed in the fact that they weren't able to stop you. You were deceiving. You were deceiving. They did not see the wrath that would come with fucking with you. They persisted because they felt like they had to. 2 of Cups coming out here. You were deceiving. And I don't mean in a negative way. I mean like your looks were very deceiving. You could be like me where you have like a baby face. Like you look like a bunny rabbit. Like you look very unassuming, naive, vulnerable. Where they don't know the force that you had. They just knew that you were chosen. They didn't know the repercussions that would come with what they were attempting to orchestrate over your life. Somebody or a group learned the hard way with repeated attempts to oppress you. And your ships are coming in. Divine reparations, fertility, and power. Power transfer, affluence transfer, wealth transfer, divine contract. For some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, has been unbound, unchained, released. Your new beginning, your new year, massive transformation occurring right here. Massive transformation. You could be seeing 5. We got 5 right here. 555, 505, or 55. 1010 as well. That's 5555. Quadruple 5s. Somebody is up at night because they missed this opportunity. Opportunity to what? It just fell on the ground. Opportunity to stress you out, burden you, break you, and get a victory over you. Princess of Staves in the reverse. This is also exposure on a, I heard predecessor? Predecessor? Hold up. I think it's somebody that works, like with. Am I saying that? What did you? Predecessor? A person who held a job or office before current holder. A thing that has been followed or replaced by another. His approach is very similar to that of his predecessor. So this individual... So what you're telling me, Spirit? Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes they channel me stuff that I gotta look into. Hold up. Wait a minute. So this individual... Somebody was supposed to take the place of another individual in a position. They were the predecessor. A person who has previously occupied a position or office to which another has succeeded. Interesting. Okay, in the family. Maybe in the family, or actually this could be somebody in office where there was work being done on you before by elite individuals and new individuals took over. But even the individuals before these individuals are getting hit with the backfires. So this is exposure of individuals that failed, that ended up fucking up the entire group. All those before them as well that thought that they, with the knowledge of the work they were doing to you, would keep you in your place, would keep you controlled. And this is why so many individuals are stressed out, because this is like individuals getting hit from 10, 20 years ago. 30 years for some of you. They never expected to see this day come because they had gotten away with it for so long. I don't know how long you were under these, and this is a whole lineage. This is a whole bloodline. I don't know how long you were under this work, how long that you were being influenced by this work, but this has been completely broken off of you. And your bloodline differs from even your karmic familial unit. Your bloodline has been cleared where theirs has been condemned. And you have a lot of cursed, broken bloodlines that were attempting to use your energy to succeed in the way that those before them had succeeded with what they were doing to you. Temptation, Jezebelian spirit, they could have tried to send this to you. This is also to the devil's temptation. Somebody was obsessed with this, obsessed with your energy. Justice, heavy on the Libra, working with an organization who is now mentally entrapped because they missed this opportunity. Wow. Whoever this Libra is that keeps, you could be this Libra, but I'm picking up on a low vibrational Libra that was working with this organization that has been adamant on proving a point in order to gain ranking in certain societies, and this individual is failing miserably. This individual just cursed their whole bloodline. This is somebody that is vindictive but charming. I'm tired of reading that individual. And sick, apparently. Vindictive, charming, and sick. 4 swords. We got 2 4s on the board. You could be seeing 44, 404, or 444. They fucked around and found out. Again, this could be a Pisces, Aquarius cusp. You could be a Pisces Aquarius cusp. This is somebody that wanted to win by any means necessary and had the money they thought would get the job done. Sneaky and deceptive behavior. This individual is being communicated to about how they're the ones being left out in the cold, how they're the ones succumbing to, this was supposed to be you. So again, we got individuals over here that fucked around and found out, well, whatever they were attempting to bind or keep from you is coming right to you. It's like this was years of work. 10, 20, 30, 40 years of work, not just by a karmic familial unit, but by individuals that know that you were an oddity in the system, the simulation. You were born and you were emanating a specific electromagnetic field. They measured this somehow. You were born as an oddity. It's something that happened the day that you were born that indicated this, some type of supernatural occurrence. You could have been born with a hole in your heart that seemed to miraculously heal. You may have had the umbilical cord wrapped around your throat. You could have had a veil over you. But it's something about your energy as well. Something that signified in the system that you were a glitch. Ooh, I just got goosebumps. Something that indicated within the system, the simulation, the matrix, that you were a glitch. You were a glitch that would be a problem if they didn't mentally manipulate you. This is giving MK Ultra. Some of you may have been pulled out of class when you were younger just to sit in a room and have individuals talk to you. Have individuals test your abilities. Like, what's on the bottom of the card? Is it an orange? Is it a red ball? And you were like, it's a banana. And they were like, good job, it was a banana. Like, playing weird games with you where you just felt like you were getting time out away from the rest of the students. Like, this was weird tests being done on you. And I've had that happen. And I didn't understand what it was until my spirit guides brought it to my attention of why I had been pulled out of class. And why they would sit there and play little games with me. Why they would sit there and talk to me. Why they would have me, because I was a sketcher. I would sketch things, and the weird things about the things I would sketch is they would start to happen. So that was one of my abilities that I had tapped into when I was young, that I had noticed was being oppressed. It's a talent of mine, prophetic talent, where I'm able to sketch things that are about to happen. Tradition, and it looks like old money. These organizations, these groups, you being a glitch in the matrix, your energy being different, you had these abilities where you getting angry at somebody, like bad things would start to happen to that person. This is why you had to gain control over your emotions. So it's like, yeah, you could have very strong prophetic abilities. You could be a medium. You could be very interconnected to the ethers, celestial beings. You had a lot of encounters in your youth. Things like that had been studied. And for those that take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But weather changed with your moods. Things like that. Like, weird things happened around you. Weird things happened to individuals that attempted to abuse you. Or that you were angry at. And you really had to have your abilities honed in and oppressed until you learned how to control your emotions or control them. Without having them be controlled for you. So it's things like that. So it was already indicated the day of your birth, the oddity and the glitch that you are. And throughout your youth, you were continuously oppressed, siphoned off of, manipulated, and destiny swapped for the benefit of those that knew what type of special being you are. And these elites knew too, but it's like counting on the handler system and some kind of MK Ultra program that you were in to maintain this oppression, this binding. Binding you were never meant to break through because of how much had been placed on you. And now these elites are observing you not only break through it, but manipulate. It's like alchemize the mental manipulation to control the simulation. Bars! Alchemize the mental manipulation to control the simulation. You are co-creating with the divine and pulling in things these individuals have continuously traveled to stop. Because they knew eventually it would be a war upon them and their bloodlines. So this is literally Final Destination bloodlines, but not in the way that was anticipated. These are bloodlines that continuously escape death. And if you guys have seen the trailer for Final Destination Bloodlines, This individual had a whole family. This grandmother that saved individuals that she should not have saved had a whole family. That was a whole bloodline of individuals that should not have been able to bypass death. These are individuals that should not have been able to bypass poverty, should not have been able to bypass endings, shouldn't have been able to bypass karmic contracts that were meant for growth and evolution, shouldn't have been able to bypass karma. But we're manipulating others' destinies and soul stars in order to find a loophole around what they were due to experience for their evolution. Only racking up more karma, but feeling as though they had gotten rid of it by dispersing it onto the unassuming and unawakened. These cursed bloodlines knew there was going to come a time, a glitch in the matrix, to where all of this would be brought down and they would be stripped of everything and brought forth their south node and placed within it. That's a part of the escape room tournament of champions I picked up on YouTube, where the game that they threw you in, where they felt like there was no escape, is the game that they themselves have been thrown into to face their karma. You escaped because you knew how to decode these challenges. You used them for growth and elevation. You didn't stay in a limiting mindset and a lack mindset with everything that you were faced, like you were supposed to do. You broke through. While these individuals are being faced with so much, they know that there's no escape. There's no way over it. There's no way around it. There's no way through it. There's no work that can be paid to protect them. Not from themselves. We got a Prince of Staves, an offer. Oh, I said Prince of Staves. I meant Prince of Pentacles, but you guys know there are no coincidences. Prince of Staves, it's giving impulsive. It's giving reckless. It's giving childish. Somebody that doesn't want to take no for an answer. This is an individual that continuously brought down their whole organization is what I just heard. Continuously made offers to negatively impact you, affect you, and transfer with you that wouldn't take no for an answer. They kept going to different individuals that refused them, but found some that would be willing to work with them against you and your new beginning. With what? Hoobly-jubilee nonsense to try and sacrifice you and manipulate the divine's favor in their benefit in order to maintain prosperity and power. And this individual brought down, down with the oppressors. And it's funny because I just heard down with the sickness by Disturbed. So these individuals are getting hit with illnesses. Sicknesses that cannot be explained. They may be doing damage control right now to not cause panic with what is happening. So there's something that's already been released. The individuals are already experiencing something. And I feel as though it's not just pneumonia, it's something that cannot be explained. Like I did just see an article about Russia is deflecting certain diagnoses that have been brought to light of individuals that are sick and coughing up blood. And they're trying to write it off. So I'll keep up with that. I'll look into that more. I also know they're currently going through riots right now. So something may have been popping off in Russia. Somebody over there may have been doing something they weren't supposed to be doing. So I guess we'll see. I guess we will see what they were planning. Because again, this is worldwide judgment. You're going to see it. For 1,000 shall fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, for it will not come near you. But with your eyes you will see the punishment. That's Psalms 91. Let me grab... Oh! Y'all just saw me shuffle. It's going to be exposed for you. You're going to see their punishment. You're going to see it. If you recently prayed, God, reveal to me my enemies, you're going to see it. Because this is enemies known and unknown. This is enemies of the spirit. Enemies of your mission. Enemies of your purpose. This is not just enemies that want to steal your destiny. This is not just enemies that are envious of you. This is enemies to the prophecy, the plan that you are going to be seeing. We got a Taurus here going through an ending. I almost said an element. Clarify element. They said elemental magic. The Fae do not... Oh, I just heard the Fae do not fuck with this person. This person tried to work with the elementals. The celestials and the elementals. And the elementals and the celestials side with you. This could be a astrologer as well as a practitioner. Somebody that plans certain practices and rituals via certain moon phases and alignments. Trying to use elemental or earth magic against you. To bury you, graveyard? They just pissed off the dead. Because now they're showing me Shadow Man getting dragged to hell. If you guys have watched The Princess and the Frog. This individual they inserted themselves where they now regret inserting themselves because of what is happening with fire element desire. They had a point to prove. This could be a fire sign, could also be a Taurus. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus energy. Could also be Virgo, I'm getting Virgo. But their obsession with you. They're now receiving a message of concern of the endings, of why they're going through certain endings. Could be pertaining to their health. Or the way individuals see them. I told you, I felt Virgo. There's Virgo. Heavy on the Aries out here. Somebody that waged war on you and wanted your abilities. They saw the way that your abilities benefited this realm. North Node energy. And the increases connected to your energy. Connected to your abilities. And connected to your purpose, your destiny. You escaped some type of ritual being done to inflict some type of dis-ease, could be cancer upon you. Which is why I was feeling this individual may be having health issues. Ooh. Cat hair on my mouth. This person is tough, but I just heard that is weird. Bite their tongue and suffocate on it is what I just heard. With Mars force. Somebody wanted to shut you up? I also just heard dead man's tongue. I don't even want to dive into what this dark, weird ass individual was doing. But it had something to do with what you speak on, or what you're speaking on, or what you speak life into. So this individual wanted to shut you up, or take the ability that comes with, it's like your throat chakra, the frequencies you emanate when you talk, what you're able to speak life into. This individual had quite a few plans for you, and now this individual is facing the repercussions of it. Still attempting to analyze you to see if something is taking effect, but it is not. They know they've run out of time. We got partnerships and truth. And earth element. So, heavy on the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This individual worked with others that now know the truth of what's happening. What they were willing to do, the truth about some earth magic, graveyard magic. They recruited others. They're working with others to try and get something off of them. At first, they were working with others to try and push something into your reality or affect you in some way. But now they're trying to work with others to get something off of, that they're bound to. With the routine here, this is a cycle they've been placed in. This is also like a body that is spread out. Somebody is attempting to get something off of them. Exactly. Digging up ancestors or messing with spirits they shouldn't have been messing with. Abundance and missing. There are many individuals that are no longer associating themselves with others. They have gone missing because of what is occurring. So Tower is hitting while you're receiving divine reparations. They're deceiving. Dude, the word deceiving comes through so heavy. They're deceiving. What are they deceiving? Because I was going to say they're receiving divine repercussions while you're receiving divine reparations. What are they deceiving? Fifth house creativity. They said they could get the job done. They're deceiving. Somebody is mad that they paid individuals they feel as though deceived them. We got a Gemini out here. Aquarius energy, I know. I think I know. Well-known individuals. This is also Gemini. This could be a two-faced individual. Not saying Geminis are two-faced because I'm a Gemini, but they can be. All right? A low vibrational Gemini can definitely be two-faced. But this is somebody that is two-faced, showed an individual well-known one face, well, hid their second. It seems like somebody was hiding the fear. This is another way they were being deceiving. You see how the face is? A smiling face here, but another one in despair. It's also drama, like theater. So somebody was showing this face to someone, well, this is what they were experiencing behind the scenes. So I think I know. Somebody is like, I think I know what is going on here. Imbalanced Libra. Now, my deck was in the reverse, so I balanced. This lets me know that somebody attempted to imbalance you. What I think I know out here, somebody knows that this is backfired with watching you. Knowing that you are balanced, and it's something like you got pocket watchers. Somebody may be watching your money and seeing that your money is picked back up. And they're realizing that this energy has been alchemized. So they know what happened. Exactly, secrets being revealed. I can't, bro, thank you, God. I can't, did y'all see how that just, whoop, out the deck? I think I know there is a Saturn return. Saturn is karma. What did I say? They're looking at you and they're like, and they're watching your bank account, they're watching your money, and they're going, ooh, I think I know what's going on here. And I think we're next. That's what this ended. Yeah, I felt that. Ooh, I know what you did last summer. Somebody is like, we're in danger. Like, y'all know that meme? I'm sorry, it's not funny. But y'all know that meme with that little boy from The Simpsons? Where he goes, oop, I'm in danger. That's what's going on here. If somebody is looking at you and going, ooh. And the fact I just looked up and saw Hecate's name, I just had Hecate come to me last night. And it gave me chills because she is so beautiful. And I knew that she was working with me. But last night, I was like bawling my eyes out. I was just going through a release. I just felt like my love had just been abused and taken advantage of. And I was just like, show me. Like, I need you here. I need my guides here. I need my angels here. I need my ancestors here. I need the Most High here. I need you with me right now. I need to just feel your love. And that's when she came to me. I looked down at my phone and I got a notification from Pinterest that said, Hecate is here. And I was like, so I clicked on it and it was like a little poster. And it's saying, Hecate is here with you. The guardian of the crossroads and the goddess of magic. And I believe it said wisdom. Or walking a certain path or gaining wisdom of a certain path. And I was like, like, I instantly just felt love. I felt love from all my angels, my ancestors, the divine, the Most High, and these beautiful, incredible beings that have been assigned to me. Because I've gotten repeated notifications of which beautiful energies are here. And to get that notification, I was mind blown. Because she doesn't, it's like she chooses you. I mean, the Most High will assign her to your team, but she is a very protective guide. A very protective mother energy. So when she's assigned to your team, when she chooses you, when she deems you a son or a daughter, like, she protects you with everything she has. She is a fierce protector. And any individual calling upon her with ill intentions gets the worst backfire ever. Like, it's like their life flips upside down. You are not supposed to, from what I've heard, you are not supposed to work with Hecate if you do not have a pure heart. Because she doesn't like that. So the fact that I saw that notification and I just looked up and saw somebody with the name Hecate in here. Confirmation. Some of you, Hecate, Kalima, Freya, Athena, I just heard Thanos on the ass, are working to restore balance and to redirect any injustice that was directed your way. They've been assigned by the Most High, but they have free will. And these individuals, I won't say individuals, these beautiful deities have, I also just heard Santa Muerta, have chosen to work with you. With as many times as death has been sent our way, Santa Muerta and Anubis is not shocking. Archangel Azrael is not surprising. So, it's like you're seeing the names of the guides along with you that are coming through to assure with the way they've agreed to guide you success. and to end things where individuals are trying to end you. They evoked a war on you, and this has been returned. Because I don't see you. I know that I have not gone to any of my guides. They came to me. And I know, there's another intuitive. She is such a sweet energy. She's very funny. That brought up these individuals attempting to call on Papa Legba and Baron Samadi. And these individuals, these incredible guides are guardians of the crossroads, the gates. And they don't take well to individuals attempting to manipulate them, to hurt, harm, and injure those chosen to change and shift this realm for its highest vibrational good. It's like some of you have a connection, a bloodline connection, an ancestral connection to Papa Legba and Baron Samadi. I also just heard Obatala as well, Ogun, Radha, Shakti, Shiva. All of these guys all of a sudden coming through. I heard they're making themselves known to you. Shango, Mayat, yes. So you're seeing these names. You have these guys, again, they're making themselves known to you. It's like you didn't push yourself into being connected to them, if that makes sense. You didn't call on them to be connected to them. Like you didn't force the connection, they chose you. And like I said, these deities, these beings beneath God, but work for the Most High, hard. They're going hard right now. These beings that work for the Most High had a choice. They could choose to work with you. They could choose not to. But they're going hard for you right now. Genius. Because they know why you're here. With genius, this is divine intervention. This is also amplified intuitive, accelerated. They said amplified and accelerated intuitive and intellectual abilities. You have eyes everywhere, is basically what they're saying. While individuals perceive you as a genius, you get information from the ethers. You know what you know because you got eyes everywhere. Or should I say God has eyes everywhere, but these eyes are giving you the wisdom necessary to know what's coming and to know how to overcome it. How to alchemize it into blessings and redirect it to individuals that were attempting to change your high vibrational outcome. Woo! This is protection if I have ever seen it. Exactly, Pamela. And wait, I want to give a huge shout out. Hold up, because I did see a donation come through. And I want to give a huge shout out to you, beautiful energy. I know you normally don't like me saying your name. I had to see who it was because I just saw a flash of it. And I'm glad I had checked and didn't just blurt it out. Thank you. Thank you for your Cash App donation. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you. All those of you that have sewn into me, thank you for your flowers, your gifts. Oh, that one's cute, the TikTok gift. Thank you for everything you do for me. I really do appreciate it. And everything you do for humanity. And I want you to claim it and affirm it right now because it is yours. You're receiving everything that is ordained for you to receive, every alignment that you've stepped into and everything that is due. It is here for you. It is yours. Step into it. And thank you for adding to my destiny in the same way that I am reciprocating that energy and infinitely adding to yours in the way that God allows me to. Thank you. Oh my God, and it is April. It's the 1st of April. Y'all better be doing your abundance mantras. Be doing your abundance mantras. Because it is the 1st of April. Invite in abundance and new energy. We got stronghold, I will, and I see. Thank you. Seriously, thank you guys. And know that everything that you sow into me, you're receiving back into your reality it was in its infancy, infinitely in all the ways that you have aligned to, that has bloomed for you. I feel like it was in its infancy. Now you're receiving it in its evolved state because you've evolved. It is now aligning and matching your energy. So not only being added to your alignment, but being amplified based on the energy you were in. And seriously, thank you. And that is confirmation. We got 9 roses, which 2025 adds up to 9. And it's also 9 is completion. Completion, excuse me, they corrected me, not completion. 9 is endings and new beginnings. So you may be seeing 999 everywhere, 909, or 1818 is what I just heard. 1818. This also adds up to 11 right here, so you're in perfect alignment. A stronghold has been broken over your soul. A stronghold roots have been broken off your soul and your being. So individuals are seeing with this stronghold, I will, trying to impede on your free will. And Spirit is exposing to these individuals that there's been a complete reinvention of your life, of your experience. At the same time, and 333 does equal 9, you could be seeing 333. Angels all around you. Ascended masters leading you and guiding you. This is also these individuals seeing that you have broken through what they attempted to keep you in and push into your experience. These are individuals that know, yep, you owned this. And you're owning your destiny. And all of these things they attempted to do to you are falling upon their own head. With Anubis here, we just talked about these guides. Y'all see Anubis resurrecting you? This is also Anubis pulling in ancestors, awakening ancestors to fight on your behalf. And these are ancestors that don't like the fuck to be awake. These are the ancestors that you only go to as a last resort. These are very powerful beings, very ancient beings that wanted to rest in power and peace. And these ancient beings are being pulled into this realm. They're being awakened. And I can tell you, these are ancestors that don't forget a debt. And these individuals, they owe you a debt. A karmic debt. And they got to pay them debts. So you got Anubis pulling in ancestors that are assisting in the changes that are necessary at this level, as well as protecting you. You got very ancient, very powerful, like past life practitioners, past life shamans, past life priests. Past life shamans, past life priests, past life practitioners that had maintained this position through many lifetimes. It's a part of your lineage. Not just your ancestry and bloodline, but like ethereal connections. You have ancestors from past lives being pulled into this one. I didn't even know y'all could do that. You still have a connection because of the lives you lived with these ancestors and the bloodlines you were connected to and how you freed them. You still have a connection to these souls. Laying peaceful in the in-between. Not quite purgatory, but not quite source. Individuals resting. Individual souls resting in hibernation. But you have freed them. For after this mission and this battle, they are free to move forward into source. So these ancestors are making sure I told you. These ancestors, South Node, life's debts. These ancestors are making sure the debt is paid so they can move on. Ooh, and they don't, I keep hearing we don't forget a debt. Divine revolutionary leader. So, the way your ancestors, I'm claiming this too. The way our ancestors are moving right now, our angels, our divine team, the deities assigned to our team, it may very look to these individuals to be like demons. I feel like demons work with you too, heaven and hell. But like these individuals, a whole call has been let off, and the whole cavalry is here. And these backfires, these towers are not stopping. Because it's time for change. It's time for release. It's time for your divine inheritance. So again, everything being orchestrated in this moment in time is for your highest vibrational good, but also it's for the prophecy and the plan to be finalized. And these individuals are not a part of the plan. Like I talked about over on YouTube, they took control. It's like they took control of the heaven on earth, and only the select few they chose were allowed to experience it, while the rest were meant to be the batteries to the machine. Enslaved, harvested from, unawakened, and unassuming. Never seeking out their true life's purpose, therefore never calling their soul sorry, there is like a cat hair bothering the absolute shit out of me. But never seeking out their soul's purpose, never traversing the path of enlightenment to call their soul back, their soul star. Staying stuck in the cycles and the programs within the matrix, the simulation. Exactly, they took what wasn't theirs, and they created a heaven that they weren't meant to experience with the amount of karmic debt they had racked up, while dispersing this debt, this karma, amongst those unassuming. So before you were awakened, you may have been going through things not only pushed off onto you by your karmic familial unit, but also by individuals that felt as though they were above you. You may have gone through things where you're like, what did I do to deserve this karma? I have done nothing to nobody. Why am I going through this right now? It was karma being pushed off onto you, being dispersed amongst you and others in order for you to transmute and go through when you were unassuming, unaware, and asleep. What they didn't realize is this was actually past life karma that needed to come into play into your reality. It was all divinely orchestrated for you to clear it. But again, this has to return to its origin. So where you cleared it, now these individuals must face it. It was never eliminated. It was just cleared from your bloodline. It was cleared from your experience. That did not mean it was cleared from theirs. The moment they got pulled back into their south node because they could no longer manipulate others' energy for their benefit was the moment that the energy of origin was restored to where it came from. They're dead. They could not bypass karma. And this is lifetimes of karma. Just because they transferred it with others and these others transmuted it does not mean that it was never going to come back to them. What it means is this individual that cleared their karma just racked up good dharma. Well, this experience is still due to those under judgment. Exactly. Karma spins the block and karma never misses. I think you're a genius in the reverse. Yeah, but you think I was going to say you think they're stupid. But this is the divine going, no, we think they're stupid. Because this was a stupid, dumb-ass plan. They really thought they got away by deflecting. Die. Oh, hell no. We're turning the center on that ass. Somebody. The answer, I heard, because they sent to you death in which you alchemized and transmuted into a rebirth. We think that these individuals' intentions and plans for you were pure stupidity. They lacked the intelligence to understand energy, even though they felt like they had control over all energy. And now they will see who truly has control. Now they will see who is truly in control. And it was never them. It was all a part of the divine plan for transformation. Clearing karma that aligned with past life karma that needed to be cleared. And it's being revealed to them now. Even all of these sacrificial rituals that you're healing from were a part of clearings that needed to be done. Activations that you needed, that were necessary. And all of this just racked up the karma that they would not be able to run from. So you're receiving divine reparations for everything that you've... Bro, thank you! What did I just say? You're receiving divine reparations. We got second house owning. Look at that money. Divine reparations for completing out your South Node cycle. And not only completing out your South Node cycle, but assisting others in their awakening where they have called their soul back. And the origin of this South Node life's debt's energy has been attached and locked in to where it came from. Exactly. We did the job. This is Spirit saying congratulations, because you put these energies right where they needed to be. Attacking you was the worst mistake of their life. That's all I will say. Because this just initiated everything they needed to go through. Yep. By provoking you. While you're receiving divine reparations. For this war that you just went through. I cannot. And blessings. I I cannot make this up. This is exciting. So they're going through a Saturn return, and you getting applauded and a bunch of love from the ethers, and as above, so below, you receiving this love in the physical too. A complete reinvention. I was going to say that you're going through, and they said that you're putting the world through. Congratulations. You've graduated. We got Aries energy. Somebody that waged war, a group that waged war, is receiving a message of concern that their creativity did not work. They missed this shot yet again, and it got redirected. A heat-seeking missile going right back to its origin could be a Taurus practitioner. 444 on the timer right now. For trying to challenge the divine plan and the revolutionary light leader and frontliner that you are, walking in faith. You got the entire ethers and all divines partnering up, all beings partnering up to make sure that you complete what? Destiny. Woo! I feel like it's kind of like a celebration. I feel like this is exciting. I feel some excited energy because we escapade. I can't make this shit up. And this ending that this practitioner, Virgo Hermit energy, was attempting to orchestrate has been returned. This is a lot of individuals heavily working against your destiny that have been set the fuck down. While your benefits are being returned, you just healed from something that was supposed to orchestrate back-to-back towers. I talked about this on YouTube. You were supposed to get hit with one tower. You were supposed to align with one tower, and then as soon as you were being hit by that tower, they were going to send all of their judgment your way. They were going to try and destiny swap, energy transfer. And now you're getting a transfer of power, transfer of influence, affluence, a transfer of, woo, celebration. Thank you, Jenny. That's what's up, confetti. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. All right, celebrate good times, come on. Because these individuals were trying to hit you back to back to back by getting you, provoking you into a tower to where they pushed all of their judgment off onto you, and they're going through some severe judgment at this moment. So whatever you've been doing is working. Keep doing it. Keep setting energetic boundaries and returning intent, not energy. Alchemize the energy, but keep returning intent. Keep returning intent and entities. Because you've just healed from some major binding. These individuals anticipated keeping you in a position to where they could provoke you into a tower to push all of their judgment and karma into your reality. Transferring energy because of what they're already going through. Individuals have already been offered up as sacrifice. Like, they're already seeing individuals drop. And it's not going to be you. It could be a fire sign that got dropped. Or an obsessive energy that refused to leave you alone. They could have lost their mind. While you have stabilized any energy directed towards your mind and used it. Any mental manipulation, MK Ultra that was meant to, mental manipulation that was meant to control your mind, you're using it to control the simulation. Again, mental manipulation being alchemized into control of the simulation. I love that. That needs to be put on a shirt. So this return to sender has imbalanced somebody while put you right in the position you need to be placed in to bring more justice into this reality. More balance. We got Black Moon Lilith. You could also have Lilith working with you. I feel like these individuals may have attempted to use Lilith energy against you to blindside you, block your intuition, or put you in a lustful energy, and this backfired. Because this being works with you, now this being is bringing forth endings to those that attempted to use it. Whatever these individuals were using has amplified the endings they're going through. Well, you alchemizing it has broken through any boundaries, binding, or roots that they had placed on you. So this is a massive win. I'm celibate too. That's why whenever I feel any type of lusty intentions being directed towards me, I alchemize it into inspiration, creativity. I'll get up, I'll write a song, I'll sing, I'll dance. If you feel the tingles down there, move them up. Activate your chakra system with that energy you're alchemizing. Because TMI, I am celibate and I don't even allow myself to, no pleasures of the flesh is what I will say. I harness that energy, I do not release it. So, thank you, well said. Best way to put that is, because when you release that energy, there could very well be an entity attempting to harvest that energy you're releasing. So even if you're not being intimate with somebody, there is entities that are seeking out and opening to attach to you in that way, where they're using that energy in order to heal, or they're bringing it back to, like, you release, there are entities waiting to collect in order to bring it back to individuals that are seeking healing, or that are seeking, because intimate releases can be used for manifestation. They want to use that intimate release of yours for manifestation, or they want to attach a cord to your sacral or your root. So again, I'm not saying that you have to reframe. I'm just saying personally I do, because I know I have a lot of individuals attempting to attach cords to me to siphon from my fertility, or to attach some type of Jezebelian spirit to me. And since I am celibate, they can't send anybody my way because I'm not interested. So their next best option is to wait for a release and accumulate that energy to use it, and I don't release. Instead, I use it creatively. I move it through my chakra system, move it up to my crown, to my star, down to my ground star. I write songs, I sing, I dance. Like, I use it to the benefit of humanity in a way where it's a creative soul expression instead of a flesh level release. So again, you don't have to do what I do, but I highly advise it if you know that you are consistently having individuals trying to break into your energy or harvest your energy. Starve them out. Yeah, starve them out. With stronghold, I will being in the reverse, could be a Leo that's been flipped in the reverse. Somebody was really betting on using this energy. Could even be attaching to your sacral chakra for strength and creativity. And again, when you're walking in your destiny, when you put on the shoes of your destiny, somebody else can't put their feet in there. And somebody else was definitely trying, but you've stabilized this and you are currently very grounded. Walking in your destiny. Spirit says truth. And you're using your energy actively for your purpose. Not just pleasures of the flesh or being provoked by entities that are attempting to attach to you or mislead you. So Spirit says you see the truth. And we got I know, star energy, I know. They know you've healed. And they know there are backfires occurring that are bigger than the last. It's like Jumanji. They rolled the dice on this. They said that the next roll can't be as bad as the first one. That's what they said. They said, we got to roll the dice on this. We got to take a chance because of what we're already going through. And they just released the worst. This is like the worst part of this game for them. That's what I will say. Whatever is happening to these individuals, they've never gone through it before. It's new to them, and they don't know how you got through it because they saw you get through it. Poverty, homelessness, sickness, disease, healing from all this shit that they're now going through, and they're like, oh my God, how did they get through this? Did anybody take notes? Did anybody take notes of this part of this light worker's life? When we was sending this shit and we was laughing and we thought it was funny that they were going through this while we were harvesting their energy. Did anybody take notes? They don't have no instructions. They was too busy mocking and laughing and harvesting to take fucking notes of how you got through what you got through. So no, they didn't. They didn't catch no messages. They didn't take no notes. They were too busy waging war on you and get creative. I'm sorry, it should be funny. But you left breadcrumbs. I feel like you were trying to help those tuning into your journey understand what you were going through. But these individuals were too busy doing what they were doing to focus on how this energy was being returned and how you were getting through what you were getting through. So they were too busy provoking you. And now that they're going through this return, they're like, fuck. Does anybody know how to escape? It should be funny. Oh, but I can't make this sit up. And they're sitting there going through this return going, did anybody figure out how this light worker escaped? No. Roots, they stuck in it. They rooted to it. Well, they should have been taking notes in class instead of provoking other students. Because now they're just leveled up to AP. We are AP class students in Divine University, and these troubled children, these troubled bad babies, were too busy provoking the AP students to take any fucking notes. It's advanced right here. So anyways, what do we need to know? What do we need to expect? Because these were definitely AP classes. If y'all have ever taken an AP class, that shit is no joke. Oh my God, that shit is no joke. And this definitely was not a joke. This took sure faith, will, and determination to get through. The drive to not die. That's, I'm sorry. That's what it took. It's like, one of my favorite quotes from the video game Left 4 Dead is from, not Elliot, Nick. And he goes, I have come too far to die now. And it's when they're surrounded by zombies. Like, that has literally been my motto through some of the most intense spiritual attacks that I have gone through. It's like, nah, I've come too far to die. Nah, I know God got me. We gonna make it out of this. It doesn't matter how many entities are surrounding me. We making it out. And we did. And we have. And we've been suited up, armored up, and prepared for what comes with this knowledge we've gained and what we have overcome. Time to relax. Spirit's saying you can relax now. Accept the splendor of your reparations because of the courage that you have. What did I just say about us having the courage to get through every spiritual warfare attack that was waged on us? Being like, nah, I have come too far to die now. I know, faith over fear. God got me. This energy may feel intense, but I know I'm not going anywhere. I know that I have been promised no death or disease will hit my home, nor those that I love. I have been promised this future. I have been promised my destiny. So I know it's not going to end here. Anytime shit got amped up, that's what I had to remind myself, is it doesn't end here. If it was, I wouldn't have made it here. God wouldn't have woken me up to bring me this far just to bring me this far. So there's always a reason. And now you can relax. Shit is being handled right now while you're receiving, again, divine reparations. Something you can touch. It's not just ancestral gifts, but you are receiving something in the like monetary means, something in the physical. Things are about to pick back up. Something's been released to you. Something's coming right towards you. This is giving, be humble. So this lets me know Spirit is saying, some of you are about to get a new car. Don't be showing that shit on social media. Some of you are about to travel. Some of you are going to be handed an opportunity to where you need to travel to get to. Or you're going to be out someplace and you're going to be connected to individuals that are a part of your destiny. Whatever this is, you attracted it. It's a reparation. It's a reward. It's going to make your inner child very happy. Childlike expression. Something your inner child already feels. What, bro, I can't make that. Something your inner child already feels. With energetic movement. Can you feel it in the air? Can you feel it in the air? The electricity in the air that you, achievement unlocked. The war waged on you has been won. Divine, I told you, they getting smacked the fuck up. Tower after tower after tower after tower, while you're getting power after power after power after power, prosperity after prosperity after prosperity after prosperity, partnership after partnership after partnership after partnership. Accept this shit. We got acceptance here. Achievement and acceptance. Spiritual quest. It's a part of your destiny. We got love, and you are so highly loved. The ethers love you. Everybody, everything is fighting on your behalf. The call was answered. You cried. Your tears, like I talked about on YouTube, your tears were felt, your cries were heard and acted upon. Yeah, your guides, I can't make this shit up, your guides hurt you. Some about you crying, being like, I'm so tired, I'm so done. Like, please just help me. This basically you going, please just help me. Like, I'm tired. And I just please. Tower Kitty, hi Tower Kitty. And then the divine said, bring down the tower. Y'all, I don't know if you saw his little paw reach up, but that's Tower Kitty. So divine said, no, we feel it because we've had enough. It's something about you, whatever was you prayed about, or whatever you had done, because this could have even been a return of intent and entities. This could have been you praying Psalms 35, Psalm 7, Psalms 109, Psalms 91. It was acted upon. You leveled up enough with what was being sent towards you, and you persevered. And your perseverance has put you in a position to receive reparations, delight, happiness. So again, you're being rewarded for this battle that you just overcame, because this was a lot. Whatever they were sending was absolute assery. They paid to have massive changes occur in your life to where the divine is now generously giving to you what belongs to you. Belonging, generous, and personal transformation. They're unable to change destiny. And again, they threw a lot at you to try. Again, gifts are being activated too. We talked about telekinesis over on YouTube, where he's lifting this orb, looks like a planet, above his fingers. Some of you, telepathy is picking up. Telekinesis being activated. Gifts being adhered and given to you. Things that now belong to you. You are about to receive. Some of you already, this has begun. This has started. Receiving divine reparations. What, bro, I'm done. I'm done. Receiving divine reparations has started today. Card 44, blessings. Whatever just happened in the spirit. If you've been having dreams that you are fighting, you have been. Those aren't dreams. That's your spirit in the ethers. If you've been waking up sore and stiff, you've been boxing the fuck out of these energies that have been coming for you. This awoke the war angel in you, and you've been fighting tooth and nail because you've been like, I'm done! Just kicking ass in the ethers with your spirit team. And your spirit team was like, all right, it's about time, because you've learned how to control this wrath. It's no longer rage, it's divine wrath. Where you're not swinging in the dark. Like, you're not affecting the innocent. You are working with the divine to bring down judgment. And it was a certain specific time that this gift, this warring angel within you, was meant to be activated. And it has. And with this warring angel that has been activated came destruction. Because I feel like time and time again, you told individuals to leave you alone. You were like, I am a benevolent being of light. I'm not doing anything to anybody. Stop. Leave me alone. Let me be peaceful. Let me play in the flowers. And they kept poking and poking and poking and poking and prodding and poking and jabbing. Trying to get you to crash out. Trying to get you to break and feel overwhelmed to where you were just reacting negatively to everybody in your physical experience. But you didn't crash out in the physical. It awoke the warring angel in you to where you crashed out on all these elites and these organizations and networks and enemies, known and unknown, in the spirit. You said, all right, it's war. That's it. It's war. I need every angel, ancestor, wayshower guide, ascended master, archangel, celestial guide, protector. I need everybody on my team working with me. The Most High. Because no. At this point, no. Judgment. It's something that awoke within you. That this poking and prodding, so much of it had been done. So much betrayal that there was a point where you got activated. The warring angel in you got activated. To where you were harnessing this energy proactively for the benefit of humanity. Because you're taking down some heavy-hitting elites. Individuals, again, that have maintained bloodlines of prosperity, power, control, affluence over this realm. And they attacked you. They came for you, and they consistently were doing so. Hiring practitioners, pulling in practitioners to try and steal your future. And you said, all right, the beast has awoken. The beautiful beast, or the handsome beast, is awake now. But I'm not crashing out. Not in the physical, like you wanted me to. I'm not even angry. I'm just in warring angel mode. I'm bringing justice. It wasn't even about you being angry. You just said, what's going on this planet is not okay. What you're doing to people, what you're doing to light workers on this planet is not okay. And I'm going to stand up and fight for each and every individual you oppressed, you enslaved, you manipulated, you harvested from, and that you sacrificed. Enough is enough. It wasn't even anger for you. It was like, no, it got activated. Warring angel activated where you said, this has got to end. Everything that these organizations, elites, and networks have been doing on this planet, to all those that inhabit this planet, has got to end. And your focus shifted to mission. Your focus shifted to the fight. And you said, angels, let's go. We ride at dawn. And you and your spirit team definitely rode. You went hard. Because these individuals didn't even see it coming. With the towers that were reflected back into their experience, they didn't see it coming. And now they don't know how to do damage control. They don't know how to handle it. Well, you're like, all right, into the future. It's like now that you can feel the energy has settled, and now that certain things have been unlocked to you, you know that it's only forward from here. You know that you're about to walk through, or you have walked through that door. You see how it kind of looks like Ganesh has come from battle? It's all dark behind Ganesh, like there's all these rocky, jabby pillars and rocks. It looks like he's just climbed out of something. It's like he climbed to the summit. It's almost giving, if you guys have seen the music video, Rise from League of Legends, it's given Rise. If you haven't watched that music video, listen to that song. Watch that music video and listen to that song because it gets you hyped. It literally feels like justice, like I'm going to make it to my destiny, as well as Legends Never Die by League of Legends. I might share that over on, it is powerful. I might have to share that over on YouTube because you feel it. And this is what I'm getting, is making it to the summit, like making it out, especially with all the opposition, to the other side, to the promised land. That's what this is. Making it to the promised land. The land that's been promised to you. The land that... Bro, I'm done. That's it. I'm done. The land that has been promised to you, your new beginning. What's behind these? Harmony, peace, and a decision. A decision's been made on you. It seems like this decision it's the decision for who would fight for you. And what would be brought into your reality, what would be a part of your new beginning, and who would be basically annihilated for coming up against you. There's been a ruling in spiritual court on what type of karma individuals are receiving, while there's been a decision made on you on what type of dharma, what type of reparations you're receiving with what you just overcame. Ooh! And again, you're seeing the punishment with your eyes. They're going to show you what is, because it's a part of their punishment, what individuals are going through. Well, they're showing you, it's like what you're about to receive. It's like you're getting trickles before the windfall. Stay open to receiving this. It's like there is an indication of what's about to happen. They're also showing your enemies this is what they're getting. So a part of their judgment is to know what you're walking into, to know what you're receiving. And their judgment is also to have you know what they're going through and what they're getting hit with. Woo! I'm going to end it right there, y'all, because I need to meditate. I also need to make food. But this is exciting. I feel it. I feel energized. I feel like that there's something in the air. There's something happening. And I received a confirmation right before I went live on YouTube. And if you haven't received this confirmation, you're about to. And this is a physical confirmation. Like, this is going to be an indication of what's been unbound. The divine's going to show you something. They said show you everything. Everything that you are meant to see. Everything you are meant to have. Don't take anything being presented to you for granted. Because what we're revealing to you that you may feel like is an unattainable desire is actually a part of your destiny. Ooh. I love that. Okay. All right, Galactic Golden Nuggies. I love you. I appreciate you. I honor you. Remember to stay respectful, unconditionally loving, understanding, and united while remaining peaceful and balanced. Unless, of course, you're fucked with. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self before you check a motherfucker with grace, because chances are they're an Agent Smith anyway, attempting to get you out of pocket to align you with the tower. So they're not worth your energy, time, or breath. And like XXXTentacion, Jase would say, hey, hey, hey! If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car. Vroom, vroom. With your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I honor you. And I'm so motherfucking proud of you. And of course, vroom, vroom. Don't be running motherfuckers over with your car. Just your energy. Because we have nothing to prove to them. Our energy speaks for itself. Obviously. But seriously, I love you guys. And I'm so fucking proud of us. I really feel this energy. I feel like we overcame something big. Because the energy was really gloomy, really dark, and then all of a sudden picked up. Almost like an entity was looming over us, trying to beat the shit out of us, and it had been ripped off, or we had gone Super Saiyan and just like punched it off our energy. Like, I feel like the energy has been heavily lifted. And that's an indication of what you have overcome, especially with things being orchestrated in your reality to let you know there is an open flow. So, be proud of yourself. Whatever you did, whatever you're doing is working. Keep doing it. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And oh, last, but most definitely not least, drink your motherfucking water. Remain balanced, stay grounded, and remember who the fuck you are. Like I talked about on YouTube, you wouldn't have a whole football team of fucktards trying to destiny swap with you if you weren't this powerful, ethereal, celestial, ordained, co-creative heir to this realm. You wouldn't have hundreds of thousands of individuals, groups, societies, organizations trying to destiny swap with you and harvest from you if you weren't powerful. Remember that. Every time you feel like somebody fucking with you, remember why they fucking with you. You are a powerful being with supernatural, divine, very powerful abilities. You're a heavy hitter in this realm. So flex your spiritual muscle on a motherfucker. And remember who the fuck you are. I love you guys. And I will see you again tomorrow. But until then, I love you. Drink your water. And remember, groundedness, balance, and understanding of all that's being directed at you and all that you've walked into. You're worthy of the world. Be open to receiving it. I love you guys. Bye!